Good morning, guys. It is the 20th of October 2020. My room is 121 right there. Really nice place. Although it's a little bit further away from the beach than it was last time, this place seems to be in better condition. Just feels more sealed off. Whether that's true or not, who knows. So the last time I believe I was at the second to the end here. This pool is open 24 hours a day. Yeah, it's right here, 111. Nice place, but too much action. Too close to the pool. So, don't see any changes since last time. They might be working on these things right now, but it's really hard to say. So it is, like I said, it is the 20th of October 2020, and at the Sands, Treasure Island. It is 7:45. 7:45. Let's take a stroll to the beach. See how it looks. I'm tripped over myself here. People trying to stay in shape. It's a good thing. Take a look at the beach, guys. It's really nice. Now, according to Chrissy Cooper, the manager, this one right here is one of the very first motels on Treasure Island. It's a really nice place. Retained all its old 50s features. These trees are really cool. Kind of make me think of an oasis. Nice to have a little patio in here. Again, it's 7:45 in the morning. I got to bed a little late. Actually, I got to bed on time, but I couldn't sleep. It was almost like I drank a bunch of caffeine or something, which I didn't. But so yesterday morning, Kathy dropped me off at the airport at like 9 o'clock. Plane took off for, or 8:30. The plane took off from Grand Rapids to St. Petersburg at 9:30, something like that. About a 2.5-hour flight into St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport, which is about, everybody knows where St. Petersburg is, which is about 25 minutes north of St. Pete's. The airport is 25 miles north of St. Pete's. Decent ride. In the morning it's really relatively clear. And I'm not sure when people start flocking down here. I know the snowbirds, the old people, they move here maybe just about right now. They start migrating down here. I'm talking about the people that live here during the winter. Did talk to Dan Pluin. He it sounds like that. I thought he said this summer. Wow, almost looks like a deer track right here. Whether it is or not, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe not. Just looks like it. See if I can find more. But apparently this summer, 2020, was really a killer for him, heat-wise. And he's thinking about moving to the north for 3 or 4 months a year. Get away from the blistering and sweltering heat of the summer in St. Petersburg. Told him I thought it was a really good idea. Why? I don't know. He says he can work from home. He's a salesman of some sorts. Not sure whether it's building equipment or something. I believe that's what it is. I'll find out. But he's originally from the Grand Rapids area. He likes Grand Rapids area, and he's looking for a place relatively cost effective. Of course, there are a lot of options. You know, you can either rent for a few months or buy a place and rent it out into the winter months. Anyway, that's an option. So this is a very deep beach. And a lot of shell remnants, pieces make up the sand, if that's what you want to call it, on the beaches. With my tender feet, I really need something on my feet. Feels like this stuff can cut you. So the water, I mean, the temperature is really nice here. It's let's see what the temperature is. I mean, it's not hot. It's 78. Feels about 70, I would say, because it is breezy. You can feel the fluid in the air. The humidity is pretty high. But like I said, it's pretty breezy. And the breeze is coming from the land. So what are our plans for today? So Dave made a list of things he needs to have done. One of it is propane. He needs propane. Easy peasy. Should have taken a picture of the the list he had. Let's see what else. He seems to be getting along pretty good. I mean, moving around in the house. The only thing I'd like to do is make sure he can get up when if he ever falls, because using a walker really can't use much. He really can't put much weight on that left leg of his. I mean, it's all swelled up and it looks pretty nasty, but it looks a heck of a lot better than what I can imagine it was. But yeah, propane. He needs just supplies, a lot of supplies, and ways to carry stuff with a limited width of requirement for his wheelchair, because he goes in and out of doors, and any more width added to the wheelchair is going to restrict his access through the doors. But got to somehow either make some type of a basket for his wheelchair that's within the confines of the width to carry stuff. So piece of cake. We'll have fun. But he can get in and out of cars and move from room to room. So that's cool. But it's quite an improvement over what 2 weeks ago, where he could do absolutely nothing. So his quality of life is slowly creeping back up. But for the rest, it's enjoying the weather and eating lots of food. Check these birds out, guys. I know the last time I was here I showed you this before. These guys got real long beaks. And I think these are the ones that skim over the water and just skim up little fishes. Pelicans are dive bombing the birds or the fish. Let's see, there's a couple right here. So apparently they can see, they sit up high enough and float high enough in the air and then drop down into the water to get a fish or something. I'm just going to dip my toes in the water real quick and then head back to the room, take a shower and clean up. Now if I carry my sandals, I think I'll be pretty safe. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go. So let's take a walk. Take a walk with the water. Oh boy, this is really sharp stuff, guys. Wow. All right, let's do it. Ay, 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 it's cold. I think those birds think it's pretty cold too. I'm not going to be stepping too deep in the water. Oh, don't feel too bad. Initial first steps are cold. I mean, it's cold. It is cold. Like everything else, once you're in it, it doesn't feel too bad. I don't know if you guys can see the pelicans out there, but they're dive bombing. There you go. Boom, boom. You see those two? Now, according to the iPhone, it is 39 degrees in Byron Center, Michigan, United States of America. 39 degrees, and here it's 78. But it is October 20, end of October. Oh, also, pretty smart decision, I think, of Dave is to get rid of his motorcycles. I'm going to have one of his nephews come and pick them up. Now, he's got 3 bikes. 2 are runners, except the one that cracked. And another one is assembled. Just needs to be, the electrical needs to be tuned in. I'm hoping he keeps that one. But I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. I'm going to take a little taste of the water and watch me get sick here. But it's just a taste. I'm not swallowing it. It's salty. So if you need to really experience the taste of the water, just mix a bunch of salt and water and taste it. And as far as I'm concerned, it won't be any difference. Got your occasional bike rider here. Looks like a very old bike. Of course, they can always make bikes, new bikes that look old. I call these sandpipers. I don't know if that's what it is, but little dinky birds kind of running around the sand. All right, let's get my feet back into these shoes. There, that was nice. I got to walk around in the Gulf. A little crab hole. I'm thinking that crab is probably the size of a crawdad. Hey, check this out, people. Fireball. I think that was formed by the rolling shells in the beach. Over time, it develops a small bottle of Fireball. This one happened to be empty, so I still have to produce the alcohol for it. Got a top on it too, so anyway, on my long trek back to the sands. Good morning. It's looks like it's going to turn out to be a really, really nice day. It is windy. Yesterday it was really, really nice, and off and on into the afternoon and late afternoon it started to rain. Rain didn't last much more than cumulative total of hour and a half. So it just barely missed, and it would come down hard, and it would slow back down and back off. Dave says that's kind of a pattern in the fall every day. So I got to experience that, and the wind was really nice. Oh man, it was really nice, cool breeze. And in the city, to me, it didn't feel as humid as out here. Out on the beach, it feels rather humid. So, okay, let's call it a day, or let's call it a wrap for the morning walk. One more look at the beach. It's huge. Again, October 20, 2020. See you guys.